Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine and I hope you enjoy. And the first thing I'm going to put on is primer, and the one that I like to use is the number 7 Beautifully Matte, and it just looks like that. I'm just going to take a small amount like that and rub it in between my fingers and then pat it onto my face. And because it's matte, I find that it can almost get slightly chalky and rubbery if you rub it in, so I find that patting it in actually makes it work at its best. And I've already moisturised and prepped my skin. And for the base I'm going to use my foundation, and I'm going to use my MAC Face and Body in N1. It just looks like that. You have to kind of shake it up because it's a water-based foundation, so it can kind of separate. And I'm just going to put some of that on the back of my hand and then put it onto my face. And if you put this onto a sponge, because it is really runny, it can waste a lot of product, so I find that just applying it straight onto your face, you have the most product there. And to blend it, I'm going to use my sponge from Real Techniques. And just blend it up into the hairline and everywhere else. And it's a really light foundation, and it's not adding really any coverage because it is that light, but it's just adding a good bit of colour to my face that I need. And then blend it onto your neck. And for my concealer, I'm going to take my 17 concealer, and it just looks like that. And I'm just going to kind of highlight, but with me personally, I need to apply concealer in places where you would typically highlight, so my chin would be my problem area, my nose and my forehead, and just like redness around the nose. And just blend that in. And how I like my base to be is have my foundation be really light, and then I'll apply concealer where I need to, so that way it's like skin coming through, like my freckles are showing. And even after this I'm going to have a small bit of redness, but at least it looks like skin. And just blend that in. Yeah. There you go. And then I'm just going to powder that to control my oils. And I'm going to take my Rimmel powder, and it's the Stay Matte. And I like to use the little sponge because I have oily skin, and I find that packing it onto my skin and patting it in rather than sweeping it on with a brush, I find that it just helps control my oils for longer. And now on to the rest of my face. I'm going to take my Sleek Face Form Kit in Light, and it just has the bronzer, the highlight and the blush. And I'm going to take this small brush here for the bronzer. And just like kind of make the little fishy face to find your cheekbones. And always apply it from the hair down, because you have the most product on your brush and you want the hair to go down and gradually come into your face. And then bring it up through the hairline, then onto your temples, and it shapes your face and it adds warmth as well. Without it, your face can look really flat. So I think this is an important step. And then onto your jawbone. And a little bit on the nose. And whenever you're adding bronzer and contouring, it gives the illusion of a slimmer face when you're bringing in your cheekbones. And it makes your forehead look smaller as well when you're putting it on your temples. And on the jawbone, when you're putting it here, you're creating shadow, which makes you look like you have a stronger jawbone, and it's not quite blending too much into your neck. And I like quite a strong contour, so you can't already tell. Yeah. And then I'm going to take the blush just there, and it's like a peachy colour with a bit of gold shimmer. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush, and you want to apply it on the apples and kind of blend it with your contour, but not up, because you've already contoured, so it'll just add that little bit of colour onto your skin. Because I'm pale, I love blush because it really adds that colour that I don't really have. And because I have a matte face with my primer and the powder, it adds, because it has a bit of shimmer in it, it adds that glow. So yeah, and I'm just going to bring it a little bit onto my temples, just a little bit of colour. And I'm not going to apply highlight because I don't want to. And now onto my eyebrows. I'm going to take my Maybelline Brow Drama in medium brown, and it just looks like that, because like, my eyebrows are, I think, okay naturally, but I just want to add a little bit of colour and a little bit of shape to them. I'm not going to have the completely like drawn on Sharpie eyebrow that a lot of girls go for. I'm just going to add that little bit of colour, and I'm really rough with it. Yeah, that's my eyebrows done. And now onto my eyes. For a primer, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and it just looks like that, and this is white, and I'm going to apply it onto my eyelid, inner corner and under the brow. And I really like this on my skin because again, I'm so fair. It is going to make the colours show up true to what they really are, and it'll even enhance them. Now onto eyeshadow. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. Just looks like that. And I'm going to take Walk of Shame, which is just that colour there. And it's in the palette, it's the one that is neutral but it has a pink tone to it. And it's also matte. Just apply that onto the eyelid, just across the way up to the crease. And then I'm going to take this MUA, it's the Winter Forest Matte collection, and it just looks like that. And I'm going to take this colour here and put it into my crease because it's a nice warm toned brown. Just really messy, put that in just to give your eye a little bit of shape and definition, and then it's not going to be so flat. And in my everyday makeup, I just like to, it is quite natural, but I just like to enhance what I do have. And I like to use browns a lot because I have got blue eyes, so it does enhance that. And then back onto my Naked Basics palette, I'm going to take the colour Faint, and it just looks like that. And on the same blending brush, I'm just going to take a tiny bit of it and focus it more right into the crease. And just blend that in. And it's really simple, and it's okay if it is messy, because there's time for this every day to be making it perfect. Start blending it in. And I don't really like to apply a dark colour onto my lid, because I think having the kind of a bright colour, it kind of opens your eye a bit. And then taking Faint again, I'm just going to look up and blend it with the colour I have in the crease, blend it under to make it match, and it's not like top heavy. Because I don't like to apply any eyeliner in the waterline on an everyday basis. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I like to curl them really quite well, because I have long eyelashes and it's something I like to enhance. I just push them up to hold the curl. I like to get a really good curl on them. So it really opens my eyes and just lifts my face. Hold them up. And then for mascara, I'm going to take my Clinique High Impact Waterproof Mascara, and it just looks like that. I really like this because I have long eyelashes and my eyes are really watery, and this is the only mascara that I have found that actually works for me, and it never transfers onto my under my eyes. And I'm kind of like rolling it onto the base of my lashes and then bringing it up, so that way I'm getting as much mascara on my eyelashes as I can. And then onto the bottom lashes. And then into the Basics palette again, I'm going to take the colour Venus, just that one there, and it's the only one in the palette that has some shimmer to it, and just apply that into the inner corner. And to have this on top of the base that's white, it's going to keep the colour. Thank you.